So areas of interest, areas whereby there's a gap in supply in the market because the demand is going to come into the CCR, rest assured. So now wrapping up, okay, what are the areas of interest? What are the areas in the CCR that interest me? So instead of zooming in on the areas, like if you took away on what I shared, I will be looking at areas regardless of where they are in the CCR. Of course, if it's anchored down by good schools, great, right? Layout's good or not doesn't really matter, but if they have the right quantums, 3 bedrooms plus minus around the $2 million mark, I think it's very, very safe for us to enter, be it resale, be it new, right? As we have seen the examples already illustrated. I think Iridium has given you quite a fair bit of confidence if you can enter a 3 bedroom at plus minus a $2 million mark within 1 km of the good schools. You can't really go wrong. If not, right, you get 99, but for 99 you need a slightly bigger size, like the Rochelle example. If not, you go for a premium location like River Valley. You got to look for something with a little bit of an X factor, right? So Martin Modern, brand new, spanking new. Wow factor when you step into the development. The quayside with its river view, a bit of an X factor regardless of its age, because it provides a good enough size at the correct quantum. You're gonna attract, still attract demand moving forward, still allowing you to make a profit. I'm sharing with us sort of probably the not so obvious ways for the profits. Of course, the most profitable, you notice I didn't dive deep into Rivergate or into Park Infinia because those are given. They are the largest guys, freehold in the area. They obviously will make the most money. It's the second, third tiers that actually have caught my attention, and I feel perhaps it's a bit more interesting to talk about, and as well as offer a bit of a more interesting perspective for the listeners, right? So areas of interest, areas whereby there's a gap in supply in the market because the demand is going to come into the CCR, rest assured. Right? The CCR has underperformed the RCR and the OCR in the last couple of years. People will eventually start to realize that the sort of PSF that they pay for the RCR and for the OCR, they can get something good in the CCR. They definitely will at least think about it. At least think about it, because it's going to cross a significant mental barrier for you to think, hey, if I'm paying 2,100 PSF for Ang Mo Kio, unless you really, really need it for the school lah, right? 2002, 2003 or 2004, if I can get something freehold in the CCR, quite obviously a better location, people will start to think about it, right? I know last year, when my main focus or my main idea on where the gap in the market is on large OCR units, I wasn't really, and in the years of past, wasn't really a huge fan of the CCR, right? It was because last time I keep feeling that the CCR, the demand is not organic, not local, but I feel that that trend is starting to change. And with the OCR and CCR supply of large units, value sort of new launches all being already taken up, we got to start looking elsewhere for where the pockets of demand, pockets of opportunity lie within the market. And again, right, since now we are talking about this whole recession thing, right, with the potential recession coming, if you can get a good value freehold property in a good location that has already high watermark set at a certain price point, would you feel safer that way? That's something to think about.